Good afternoon, class. Welcome to Gerontology 500. I'm Professor Aaron Hagedorn. So typically an online class at USC has meant that we had written lectures that you read, we had a textbook that you read, we had supplemental readings that you read, and you would post to your comments to a we call a cyber discussion board. Now, we're still going to use a lot of those things. In fact, we're still going to use all of those components. But I'm trying to push our technology to the limits. And the latest thing, of course, is YouTube. YouTube has revolutionized the way we can use the internet because it's made video easier to share, easy to post, and before YouTube, of course, there really wasn't much in the way of video on the internet, and post-YouTube, everyone can post. So university has been pushing us to use Gmail and Google applications. I'm going to try one more step with this YouTube, and we'll see how this goes. So we're going to keep our videos private. We don't need to make it advertised to the whole world. I don't want strange people giving us comments. So it's just for within the class, so we can discuss, we can see each other, and feel more like a class. One of the things, I've given online lectures before, but I've always felt like I don't know who I'm talking to. And it's very strange when I'm just looking at a camera. And I want to, usually when I lecture to a class, I talk to the students before, I get a feeling for what is their interest, who they are, what can I share with them that might be of interest to them. In this case, we have a delay. I talk to you now, and I hear from you back a few days later. And that's the nature of an asynchronous online course. But I still want to use some of my classroom teaching methodology where I find out more about what it is you want to learn and try to teach to those facts. So I'll try to be a week ahead and try to figure out, try to hear from you what you want to learn the next time, what it is your interest is, and so I can try and teach to that, and of course whatever supplemental material that I feel is important. The textbook it's not spectacular, and I like spectacular things. I've taken a lot of graduate courses here at USC, and a lot of the best courses didn't rely heavily on a textbook, if they had a textbook at all. In high school, you need a textbook, and in the sciences, you really need a textbook because there's formulas, there's basic facts that you have to know. In gerontology, it's not the same. In gerontology, at a very basic level, yes, we have basic facts, but the textbooks are always out of date. They don't have the latest information because they're based on the articles of a few years before. And sometimes they simplify, they oversimplify. And I'm hoping to expand and not oversimplify, to give you the full depth of understanding of these concepts, the issues, and the current state. So I'm trying to make this into a full USC graduate level course. Don't get scared. I'm not going to make it too difficult. Your grading is not going to be unusual. It's a typical class in many ways. You're going to be graded based on what you write for papers. You're going to be graded based on traditional tests, which will be based on the content of the lecture, either written or verbal, but everything I say verbally that's on the test will be also in the written material. So there won't be any major surprises, I think. We're trying to use this technology in new ways, but I'm not going to make it the core of the class, if you understand. I just want to make it more interesting and more exciting. So, so I appreciate all your patience, and we may adjust the course as things go, depending on how the students respond. So it's a pleasure to meet you all, and I'll record the next in another clip. So the plan is, watching videos is boring. Watching 3 hours of streaming video, which is the way the provost has created our streaming video site, I think it can be mind-numbing. I've watched several classes online, and just staring at the screen for 3 hours, I'm not really paying attention. So I'm trying to trying to create some interactive things in the middle. And what I like about YouTube is that it keeps the videos in 10-minute clips at the maximum. So everything is short. And so you watch a few minutes, and then it stops, and then you move on to the next. Watch a few minutes, stops, move on to the next. Now, I'm making this video also available through our streaming video media site, but I believe that allows, we just have to have one continuous stream of video. And you can pause it, you can fast forward it, but you can't jump. And so I think there's some limitations with the USC site that in many ways YouTube is better. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll modify the course partway through. It's the first time we try this, and I appreciate your patience. Okay, thank you.